Okay, welcome back to Signal Solutions TV. Nice to see you again. I'm here with our co-founder, Mark Rose, who set the business up. And I just wanted to do a few little questions and answers around Signal Solutions. So we'll kick off with that, if that's all right with you today, Mark.
Definitely.
Yeah, good stuff. So what I thought would be interesting is maybe just tell us a little bit about how long the business has been set up and maybe the operational structure, who we've got in the business and what the individual department's responsibilities are.
Well, I'll take you back a little bit further. So my background is I've been in telecoms for about 20 years now. Me and John, my business partner, ran a telecoms reseller business that we sold back in lockdown. But we'd started to get lots of inquiries in our telecoms reseller business from businesses who wanted to boost mobile signal into their buildings. And back in 2015, 2016, when I first started looking into it, there weren't legal boosters on the market. And what happened is, because people were struggling mobile signal in buildings, the mobile networks needed to find a way to give consumers, businesses, an option to boost signal into a building. And Selfie Nextivity have a product called Selfie, and that technology passed the requirements set by Ofcom in 2018 to allow us to start boosting mobile signal into buildings. It's a long-winded way of saying that's where Signal Solutions came from in the end, because we started Signal Solutions in 2020 and we've grown considerably over the last 4 years, and we now have a very established business. We're based here in our lovely rural office in Hartley, Whitney, and we've got a team of people that are both remote and office based. So we've got, at most growing businesses, we've now got our installation team that are out on the road fitting the equipment. They are the most important, really, because they're the guys out in the field installing the equipment, provisioning it, setting it up, making it work,
and maintaining it.
And maintaining it afterwards as well. Very good point.
Yeah.
And then, but for all of that to run, obviously we've got a sales team, which you've been heavily involved in, and we are out there actively trying to find new opportunities, new buildings that have got signal problems. Over the years we've established the right kind of buildings that will probably have, we can almost predict the types of buildings that are going to have these problems, because a lot of the time the signal issue isn't necessarily that there's no signal outside, it's actually the building materials, certainly on new builds, that is stopping the signal penetrating into the building.
Ironically, even this building that we're sat in here now has had signal issues, because we've got you can't see it on camera, but there's a big metal roof above us.
It is, yeah.
That typically acts as a Faraday cage blocking the signal from entering, doesn't it?
We couldn't have chosen a worse place, really, from a signal point of view. But we have actually got quite poor signal outside. We are very rural where we are. But we've managed to boost all 4 networks into this building, and it works very well. But so as well as the engineering and sales team, we've got marketing. So we've got Isabel, who does a lot of our internal, does a lot of our marketing, emails.
Isabel will probably be editing this video.
Yeah, she can just
before it goes out.
Any mess ups that I make
there won't be any of those, Mark.
No, definitely not. So we are actively promoting our services on social media, including these types of videos. These will go out on social platforms and via email. We've also got the brains and the beauty of the business, which is myself and John. The founders.
Sure, all of our viewers will recognise that.
Exactly. And this business wouldn't be anything without us. No, I'm joking. But obviously, me and John still have a very active part in the business. And we like to work very closely with the installation teams out there, with the sales guys, with marketing, and we really want to keep growing this business. We've got real big ambitions over the next few years to grow this and become a market leader in the mobile signal boosting world, basically. We've recently also started installing in some European countries as well, so we're not just doing installs in the UK, and we're looking to expand that over the next couple of years as well, and potentially set teams up in other countries as well to carry on. carry on providing great mobile signal.
Yeah, and it's always nice working in a better climate as well, isn't it?
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
Madrid,
Yeah.
typically, with their 320 plus days of sun a year, is arguably
Nearly
a
as good
little easier to work in than Hull.
Nearly as good as Hartley Whitney. We have 321 days of sunshine.
That's right, yes, of course. Really interesting, cool. So if people want to get in touch, maybe ask any questions or maybe even get a system design recommendation or anything, how are they best getting in touch with us?
As always, you can either email me and Adam, mark.rose@signalsolutions.co.uk or adam.butler@signalsolutions.co.uk, or we can send an email into info@signalsolutions.co.uk.
Yeah, perfect. Or on any of the social channels that you might be watching this on, YouTube, Insta, LinkedIn, drop a note in the comments and I'm sure one of us, probably Isabel, let's be honest, will get back to you and set up a call. But good chatting today, mate, and we'll be back very soon with another episode from Signal Solutions TV.
See you soon.